Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 6 of Let's Play Factorio. And so we're continuing off as we left off last time. No, we really aren't. There's a lot of new things, but I'll go ahead and give you the tour here in a second. Just deciding on research, lots of things to research, and we're kind of going through it fast now. I went crazy. I'm going to have to give you guys an update. Like I said on YouTube, we're going to kind of build some stuff here and there and expand and then give you some updates. So we have 20 labs going. Yes, I went kind of crazy on labs. Everyone else thinks I'm stupid for it, so that's why I'm happy I did it. Our buffers are probably starting to run out, but that's fine. It's more of an enjoyable thing. Yeah, you can see these are not catching, keeping up to it. Which is fine. That's expected to happen. I could actually increase the production of this, and I think it would just run perfectly fine, to be honest. Yeah. So I might consider doing that, increasing the production here if I need to with the green ones. That's the nice thing with our setup, is we can actually expand a lot of these. The red we don't probably have to expand. There's already 4 of them going, and I already upgraded the buildings for the red, as you can see. What else did I do? I don't know if I did the iron last time or not, but iron is big. The copper is big. I've replaced all the belts with the next belts up, which is called the fast transfer belts, which gives you, I think, double the speed. I've placed them in some corners. They're useful in corners as well, because you do get a slow down, I think about 20% or so. So they're really useful for the corners. But at the same time, I went ahead and placed them on the main lines to increase the speed, because basically it was starting to slow down. It wasn't reaching to all the furnaces, so that was sort of my way to sort of fix that now. So that should work really well. So I have to decide what I want to train here. There's so much to do, and I'm really happy with it. Inserter stacks are probably a good one. That helps with factories and stuff. Especially since factories are probably what I'm going to have to do now, or fix soon. This is a nice little splitter thing here that Mad suggested. You can see all of our miners going now. We're going really crazy with it. We just got attacked, actually, which is kind of funny. And I think I know where they're living. Here's the pollution, so they're either explorers or the pollution has reached somebody else around here, so we might have to go out. You ready for this? I went ahead and built 3 radars. Actually, I had them already built, and I placed them down, and the biters came out of like literally instantly nowhere and just like owned my ass. I'm gonna try that again. I'm pretty sure that was all coincidence, but literally I had placed these right here, and you can see the destruction of them, and the biters had come out of nowhere. Bring it on, biters. It was funny as hell though when it happened. Okay, so you're starting to get into some of the more advanced stuff finally. We're actually starting to run low on green stuff to even level up here, which is going to be interesting. Here's gates. These are new. That's going to be kind of cool to use. Laser turrets. I don't think a nest is there, but the worms are there. We do know the worms were there before. We might have to check that out. But you can see the pollution spreading like crazy. And this is where biters are becoming an issue for us, because we are expanding so much now that we're having difficulties defending our land, etc. And that's going to happen no matter what. We kind of knew that. So laser turrets might be what we need to do now. We are researching them, and we should have enough power to buffer them up. Yeah, well, Ton, I guess his name is. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'll call him Ton. He has just said radars are on high priority on kill lists, yet people here keep telling me that radars are sometimes never on the kill list. Like, they can put passive radars in the middle of nowhere and they'll never get attacked, and there's so much speculation and argument on that, but I do agree. I think radars are on the kill list. I'm pretty sure they are attracted to it, because every time I've ever had radars, they seem to have always gone for them first, or at least if it was close near the edge. But I don't know, sometimes people kind of, who knows, but I'm going to say I kind of agree with that. Laser turrets, I forgot they use batteries, which is going to be the oil. We're going to get into oil production. We'll probably start that this episode, but I kind of forgot about that, so that's going to prolong our turret defense idea that I was going to go with. Flammables, let's see here. Substations, I don't give a crap about you right now. We're going to have to unlock these for other research and stuff. We'll do that next. I think we might need to... I wish there's better, like, indications when they're coming for you. I have a feeling that we need to go out and kill some of these guys, but I don't think we're going to be able to survive them, to be honest, so... It might be time to make a bunch of turrets and some ammo. We can make piercing rounds. Piercing rounds are such a nice part of the game. Let's just put it that way. We need to get our steel production up and going. Last time we kind of failed at that because we just didn't have what we needed set up properly. It was manually feed the steel in kind of setup, and that was just pretty much inappropriate. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that up now. Here we go. I'm going to make one of these guys here. So now we can unlock all the different overclockers, and then they'll unlock a whole bunch of other features like armor crafting, etc. Okay, almost there. Stupid Gmail going slow. Check my email in between. Multitasking, friends. I'd say right here is a good spot. Actually, let's decide where we want to do this now I think about it. So I want to make steel, right? Actually, so... At least with that, we know that's gonna get done. So I'm just like researching each one of these by one. There we go. So that gets that, and then we want to fill up this with the iron. Steel's slow, so we can use the extender arms for sure. Doot and doot. There we go. And then... This setup is stupid. I could have actually done it in here somewhere, shouldn't I? Couldn't I? Yeah, whatever. There you go. That'll solve that part. It doesn't have to be rapid fire anyways for this setup, so I'm happy with it. I don't go for efficiency very often, so... And actually that's going to be a problem, because I'm going to need to keep that clean. Okay, and then what we're going to do... Oh, actually that's going to cause problems too. Damn it, everything's causing a problem. There you go. There you go. Nope, that didn't reach. Damn it, that's going to cause problems. It's all causing problems. There we go. We're going to long arm reach this, but this is in the way. Not even used. And we're going to put the steel over here. This is in the way again. You know what? We have a solution for this. We got friggin' medium poles now. There we go. And so this is going to be our steel production, which who knows what we're going to do for it, you know, in the long run. But for now, one of the things I want to start doing is making ammo. And the ammo itself is going to be the piercing rounds. It's going to be really nice, and it's going to require 5 copper. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to split off our copper. I'll probably do it over there. Oh boy. It's like, where else could I do it? My lines are getting so full here. I'm going to do it over here, actually. Oops. I had other plans for this over here before, I think. That's why it's weird like that, but... I know this is a bit messy and stuff, but hey, why not? Actually, you know what? Oh. Thinking let's shorten it a bit for fun. So we can have a bit of fun with this. Something like that. And then this can be here. And this can grab copper. This is going to be making bullets, right? And this one can grab steel. Wait, did I set both of these backwards? There we go. It just, like, makes it in time. Okay. And then, we'll just throw that into a chest, shall we? Upgrade the small poles to medium. Yeah, you're right. I should stop using small poles completely, to be honest. The medium ones are so easy to make, so cheap to make, and it's disgusting how I keep, you know, touching everything else. I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of them. Just so we can try to stick to medium poles for now on. Okay, so now we have automated steel production. We should buffer the steel, so I don't know what else we're going to use steel right now for, but to buffer things, I'm putting my buffers at the end of everything now, which I think is the way to go. So for example, we'll put the steel chest here, and use our medium telephone pole. There you go. Just start deleting some of them and replacing the medium. My buddy there is saying I should make 2 red ones. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. He's suggesting we go like this instead. Okay, we'll need this for the blue science pack. Plus, we're going to need it for a lot of other things as well, but I always make a buffer, and that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about, buffers. Before I was making buffers here, now I did put a fun buffer here for fun, which you could just ignore. It's really for this, but this is not really a buffer that I would consider. Like, I'm going to actually can this here. This buffer is actually meant just for this. I was lazy to put a belt here, and well, now we could have actually... Never mind. Anyways, I've buffered things at the end of lines. So, for example, iron chest here has bolts and gear, sorry. Steel here. Of course, we have the inserters here. And I do them at the end of the line. These are like personal usage buffers in a way. Copper here. I made another chest here. Oh, and I want to introduce you to a mod we have called equalizer chests. I can't use them yet, but when you use them, if you place a chest, equalizer chest here, 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 and just keep placing them down, they kind of balance all the contents in that area into those chests. I think a lot of people are a bit annoyed how like there's no bigger chests or a 2x2 chest, for example, things like that. So I feel like the equalizer chest is a good replacement of the steel chest and making your own bigger area. 48, so 48 times 2, whatever that size is. I think that's like what the 2x2 size chests kind of replace, and so that's kind of nice, so you can have your own, you know, shaped chests and stuff and make life a little easier for buffering and stuff. I have one here for iron that sits at the end, so whenever I need iron or copper, I come to these ends. Later on, when we have robots and stuff like that, we'll put them to passive provider chests, and I can request them for other things, or if for myself, let's just say I tell it to keep 1,000 iron on me at all times, they will fly to me and keep me full of iron, so I always have that buffer, so it'll be kind of useful later on. So now that everything's really going well here, we're going to start looking into getting into oil, and we were going to look at defenses as well, which means we should probably start checking out, yeah, look at the green stuff. They're emptying out like crazy, which means we should probably check out regular turrets for now. Just increase some of their damage. It's so low though, it's not worth it. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with it, I don't think. It was a bit higher than that, sure, but I find it way too low to bother increasing their damage. Laser, regular. Bullet damage. I'm not sure if this bullet damage increases... Actually, I think this bullet damage increases the turrets too. I think that's why they don't have damage. They just have... Oh no, that's gun turret damage. Oh, I was going to say speed. Huh, I don't know. I guess this increases it. It's not related. Okay. Well, I'm a little worried about our protection now that we've been invaded a couple times, so I might consider looking into laser turrets, but of course we're going to need oil and all that fun stuff, so let's build explosives. We can never go wrong with explosives. Let's go up here. We're making the piercing ammo, which is going to be our new top-of-the-line, badass, kick-ass kind of ammo. So probably down here somewhere. We're going to probably start taking these radars. These radars are really good, actually. They're pretty good baits. I didn't mean to actually like use that many radars, but we're going to use them as bait. And we're going to get some walls as well. So these are engines. This will help us unlock some stuff. Oh, crap. Okay, just make sure there was nothing blue related to those. Here we go. So we've been making walls, as you guys know, for a long time. From our beginning of our game, we decided we're going to start making walls eventually. And this is just going to help a bit with damaging of our property and stuff, because the biters and stuff, they'll get to wherever and they'll start damaging it a bit, so this kind of will help us protect ourselves with stuff a little bit more. Look at that, we can get into trains. We're not going to do them quite yet. Be probably a couple episodes or a few episodes at least, but can't wait. So the idea here is we're going to put the radar dish here, and we're going to put this right beside it as well. I'm paranoid they'll come and attack me anytime, so I'm actually like not going to place it down this second. I'm kind of like waiting, you know. I feel like these bastards can come out of the bushes any minute now. Now you want to put a 2 buffer here. This is actually bad. The reason you want to put a 2 buffer, and I don't think it matters as much because there's spitters now, but back in the day, the main reason why you put a 2 buffer is some of the biters can actually damage in there, so you would always put a 2 buffer instead. So they didn't do damage. They have to do damage to the wall first. They kind of do like, consider them doing AoE damage in a sense, like with their claws, and it would cause some problems over time. I don't know if this is going to be a problem. If I block this off, they might... well, we'll try it out anyways. They might not come through here. They might walk around, which is fine. I'd rather them focus on another area if they don't feel this is worthy. They will find a better path to your base if it's convenient. If it's too far, I believe, then they will go through the walls. But if there's a place that's somewhat close enough that has an opening, I think they would rather use that than climb through the walls, if I recall. So keep that in mind. There you go. Just put, what's this, regular? Oh, that's the piercing round. That's the good expensive rounds. And we'll put the other ammo in here. I had a whole crap load of them in here a minute ago. Can't see. They must have wanted my hotbar. No, no. Oh, there they are. They went in the other gun. Okay. Psh. Whatever. That'll protect that, but if they're... yeah, they'll probably go for the radar, to be honest. So the radar is my bait now. Near the tip of my base, for example, where the biters might be coming in, etc., I feel like this is where you should place your radar stations now. Because they're going to come over here probably and take a bite out of it. It is kind of nice that we have a nice protected area too, because there's a lot of rivers here. And they kind of work out to build large walls and protect your base, I think. And then we can make those gates. I can't wait to make gates. That's exciting. That's a new feature, so. Okay. I forgot how short these things were. Guess it doesn't matter where I put it. Probably should put it behind, to be honest. Because we might replace it with laser turrets or whatever later. And of course I have no ammo, so it's like, what are you doing, Kane? Should be like quadrupling the production of this. We'll just split the ammo a bit more. It's more of a, like a... it's not meant to fight 100 waves, it's meant to fight a first wave. Because then we can strengthen it up at the time. So we'll just be a little more conservative with our ammo. And I'll keep a bit more. I'm planning not to probably put other guns here, so we could put like backup guns, I guess. Yeah, we'll leave it. Where the hell's my... there it is. Did you... where are you? Oh, there it is. I'm hoping that attracts him first. I guess we'll find out, but I feel like it should. And then the ammo we've been making over here, we'll just throw it over here. And we should put those one less... there you go. There you go. Destroy your pistol, you get killed keeping it. That's a good idea. We're gonna throw it here in the water. There we go. Okay, so let's go back here and get more piercing ammo. This is definitely gonna be a hot spot right here. These are not so much a hot spot, I don't think at all. I think this here is like super ass hot spot. because I think these produce like insane amount of pollution right here for each one of these. This is probably like the hottest spot in the entire map right now, is these guys. I like going straight. I don't like doing like zigzag type movements, if that makes any sense. That's probably more than enough. I'm assuming that should aggro everything that comes near here. I'll just put that there and put the other kind of rounds in here. So there you go. We're starting to be kind of protection crazy, but I don't think it's a bad thing, to be honest. We're using a mix of ammo, but hey, it's all good. And I think they'll come and like they'll fight this and they'll fight that, so it doesn't matter. Like even if you have no ammo or run out and they're all mad, I think they'll go and like try to destroy and fight everything in the range. So I think eventually it's not too bad. Oh my god, those things have short range. There you go. So I hopefully I'm setting up my defenses and whatnot to somewhat of an appropriate standard measure. This side of the base, though, on the other hand, this is just open for... This is open season for the aliens. I would say going through the forest is probably the best way at this point. Say go from here up. So yeah, I'm gonna build more turrets on those walls, I guess, like here and there, just scattered a couple, maybe like 2 here, 2 there. It's more of a like a, oh shit, you know, measure at this point. We're gonna replace it all with better turrets, basically laser ones, once we can buffer up the energy, etc. But I think that'll help us at first. I'll put a wall here too, just for more backup. Actually, we have a nice buffer here. I'll put it from here to here, and then here to there, probably. And then next episode, we'll deal with the oil and stuff. I was going to do it this episode, but I think protecting our base is a bit more important at this moment. So we'll do that, we'll continue on that, and then next time we'll work on our oil. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see you soon.